Hi, my name is Lynn. I've been surfing since 2005. I was regional surf champion in 2008 and I was ranked 5th in my country in 2009. Now I'm making and uploading free surf instructional videos for girls.
Okay, so this is lesson 1, how to stand up on your board. First things first, it's very important to learn to stand up well on your board on the beach before you even go into the water. This way you'll learn faster once you're in the water. So the first thing we're going to do is you lay your board on the sand and make sure the fins are in the sand. Just rock the board gently back and forth until they're in the sand. This way when you stand on your board, you're not going to twist and bend the fins and maybe even snap the fins. Okay, we don't need the leash right now. So, of course, first we lie down as if we're in the water. Now, to make sure you're in the correct place on the board, most boards have a line down the middle like this one. So make sure you're lying with the line in the middle. You're not too far to the right or too far to the left. If you do that, you can rock the board and fall off the board. The other thing you need to do is to make sure you're not too far forward or too far back. How do you work this out? By your toes. Make sure your toes are right on the end of the board like this. Doesn't matter how long the board is, doesn't matter how tall you are. The toes always go on the end of the board, and this is so you're in the correct position. So, you're in the water, you're lying on your board correctly, and the wave is coming. Start to paddle, of course. The wave catches you. You have to stand up. So, your hands always go right next to your chest, not too far in front, not too far behind, right next to your chest. The first step is to push up your chest. Never go back onto your knee. We'll explain this why in another video. Always stay down and keep your chest up, and your head must always be up so you look where you're going. The next step is to put your back foot on the board, not your front foot. So you twist slightly and you bring your back foot forward, always keeping your chest up and your pelvis down. Next step, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. You have to bring your front foot forward, but maintain your head up and your butt down. Because if you do this, you can fall forward off the board. The wave will lift you and drop you forward. So, front foot forward, then you can let go of the board, not before. And we stand up straight. Okay, so it's very easy, 4 steps. We'll do it again. Make sure you're in the right position. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it, and you're riding the wave. You know how to stand up? Make sure you practice it several times and get it really good in your head, because once you're out there, it's easy to forget everything. Once the wave's coming and you're speeding along, it's very easy just to forget it and get up on your knees and do it all incorrectly. So take your time, get it in your head well, and that's it. Then we're going to go in the water. So put your leash on. Your leash does not go on your hand like lots of people think. It goes on your foot. You probably know that. Okay. Make sure it goes on your back foot, not on your front foot, so that when you stand up, you don't get your feet twisted with the leash. So my back foot is my left foot. That's the way I stand on the board. Your back foot might be your right foot. You have to figure out which way you stand first. And I'm going to go catch some waves. You going to come with me?